Clark Johnson back here in Moby Arena. We get set for our second game of the day. First game was the Consolation on the girls' side, and Match Buffaloes are the fifth-place finisher in the state with a 50-47 win over the Olathe Pirates. And so Olathe ends in 6, and congratulations to Ellie Kemp and her club, and of course Paul Althouse and his club as well. Manual and Colorado Springs Christian here in the second one. Mark Angusser's club gets here off the win in their game against Eaton, 59-49 last night, or yesterday morning actually, a 10-15 start. And Manual gets here off a 73-67 win over Manitou Springs. Manitou Springs led that game by 14 points at one time in the first half, and then Manual came storming back to get a 10-point lead and then ended up holding on to win by 6. So Tommy Werner's club, they're fun to watch, as well as Colorado Springs Christian. Starting lineups will look like this for the Colorado Springs Christian Lions. It'll be Nate Angusser at one guard. Angusser, 6'3" senior, had 16 points in the game yesterday in their win over Eaton. 6'3" senior averages 23.2 points per game on the regular season, 5 assists, 7 rebounds. Reagan Chapman starts down low, 6'6", junior rather. He's a big boy out there, 2.6 points a game, 4 rebounds per basketball game. Chapman yesterday had 4 rebounds, where am I looking up there? 4 rebounds for Chapman. He had a couple of points in the ball game. Ryan Russell will start, 6'4" senior, 4.4 points a game on the season. Ryan Russell yesterday, 8 points and 6 boards for Ryan. Kyle Brookheis was terrific yesterday, 26 points for Kyle and 12 rebounds, so a nice double-double that day, or yesterday rather, in the 10-point win over Eaton. And Austin Johnson, 6'2" junior. Austin Johnson yesterday totaled 6 points on the day and 3 rebounds. So that's the lineup for Colorado Springs Christian. For Manual, they'll go with O'Bara Litt, 5'10" junior. Averages 3.9 points a game on the season, had 5 yesterday in the win over Manitou Springs. David Donahue, he'll be in contact with the basketball a bunch today. Donahue, 4 of 8 from the field yesterday, had 9 points. Devontae Collins will wear number 12, active around the board, 6'4" senior. 3 for 6 from the floor yesterday, 8 points and a rebound. Rosalio Pimentel, 6'2" senior. He'll handle the ball a lot, looked like a point guard a lot during the day, but he is huge. He's as wide as a truck. So he, if he gets a smaller guard on him, which happens a lot, he's a tough matchup to handle. And then Khalid Sharif, who was just unbelievable yesterday, did not score in the first quarter, had 26 points between the second and third quarter, ended up with 33 points. Just had an unbelievable day. So that's the lineup for Manual, Thunderbolts, and CS Christian fighting for 5th place in the tournament. Then when that's over, we'll go to the championship side for the 3rd place boys and girls, and then the finals, the teams fighting for state titles. Talk about those games a little bit. The 4 o'clock game will be for 3rd place. I take that back. The 2 o'clock game, talk about that first, for 3rd place on the girls' side. Trinidad and Denver Science and Tech will play at 2 o'clock. Then at 4 o'clock, the boys' side for 3rd place, the Valley Vikings and the Holy Family Tigers. Tigers taking it on the chin last night in the last game against Kent Denver. Kent Denver scored in the final 30 seconds to win that one, 29-26. 29-26, that's right, hard-fought defense. And then the championship games at 5:30. Faith Christian and Eaton will go. And then on the boys' side at 7 o'clock, Faith Christian. So they got the girls there and the boys, and Faith Christian and Andrew Haas will vie for a 5th consecutive state championship against Kent Denver. That game's at 7 o'clock. All right, set to go. Up off the tip here will be Brookheis and Devontae Collins. Brookheis coming off that 23-point game yesterday. .26 game, take that back. Front court now, this is Rosalio Pimentel with a basketball and Austin Johnson to guard him. Give it out to Donahue. Just the start of this one, 10 seconds in, so pull up a chair and watch us right here on CHSAA.tv. Go to Pimentel at the high post. Angus are fighting with Devontae Collins down low. Back out here to Donahue. For 3, that's Miles McLynch. Here's Brookheis. They'll beat the pressure here of Manual. Brookheis to Anguser. Anguser had 16 yesterday. Austin Johnson for 3. Up high in the rebound, that's Russell. Manuel going to come away with it. Donahue with the basketball. Right-hand side, Pimentel. McLynch in the corner has the only points of the game so far, his tray. Here's Pimentel. Interesting matchup, Pimentel and Russell today. Russell's got the height, but he's slight. Rebound is up high is Kyle Brookheis. Pimentel's as wide as a house, though. He puts a interesting matchup on Ryan Russell. Brookheis will set up out high. This will end up in Anguser's hands, and there it is. High post to Brookheis. Ball slapped away, and McLynch has it. Manuel with a 3-0 lead. This is Pimentel. McLynch. CS Christian back in the 2-3 zone, and Brookheis with the pick there. He's quick. He can jump through the roof, Kyle Brookheis. A walk in the corner here for Austin Johnson.
Austin, don't dribble. Just catch and move the ball.
Mark Anguser up here. That would solve that problem. That would solve all traveling problems if they just dribbled. Or catch and shoot and don't dribble. 6:09 to go. 3-0. Front court now for David Donahue. High post was Collins. Pimentel in the lane. Offensive board put back here is Collins and got it. Manuel off to a 5-0 lead. Get the ball right-hand side to Ryan Russell. Here's Anguser for 3. Front of the rim, no, and Collins will clear. Front court, here's Khalid Sharif. 33 points yesterday for Sharif, and he didn't score in the first quarter. Had 26 between the second and third. Out of the corner, that's Donahue for 3. So off to a quick start, and Mark Anguser wants to talk about this one. 5:22 to go first quarter. 8-0 for Manual. And we'll stay right here. I want to thank Adams State College, a sponsor of this tournament right here on CHSAA.tv. High school students can start their college education and earn high school credits through Adams State Early College and Concurrent Enrollment Program. Online courses are offered throughout Colorado. For more, visit www.adams.edu. That's www.adams.edu. 5:22 left first quarter, and the Thunderbolts out to a big start, 8-0. 3-pointers by Miles McLynch and David Donahue, and then a Devontae Collins putback. It's early, though, and Mark Anguser calms his troops down, and they'll go against a full-court press here. They break it. Here's Anguser to the hole, in deep, lays it up off the glass and in. So the timeout works for Anguser, and his son capitalizes with the lay-in. Underneath for Collins, and Brookheis like a cat will steal it. He's quick. 6'6", can jump through the roof and is quick. That was Austin Johnson on the miss. 8-2, 4:51 to go first quarter here. Playing for 5th place in the state of Colorado, the Consolation Finals, it's CS Christian and Manual. That one knocked out of bounds by Sharif. Actually, last to touch it was Ryan Russell. They tried to go to Sharif on the cut, and Donahue will inbound the basketball. Here's Pimentel on Brookhuis. That's a pretty good matchup. Pimentel, even with his size, is pretty quick with the basketball. And we've already talked about how quick Brookhuis is. Here's Donahue with Anguser on him. Devontae Collins wants the hole. Instead, it's Pimentel. Moves in. Boy, that's a great matchup. That shot on the way. Great defense by Brookhuis. Here's Devontae Collins. And they'll get him on the floor. Devontae Collins already with 3 rebounds in the basketball game, 2 on the offensive end. Pimentel will inbound.
Number 15, Reagan Chapman, that's his first foul. First team foul on the line.
Inbound coming here for Pimentel. Did he get it in? He did, just barely. Out on top to Donahue now. He'll set up shop there. Mac Lynch is the cutter to the far side. Pimentel, right post, and there's a push from behind, and this is going to be another Lions foul. See who they get here. It is Ryan Russell.
Number 20, Ryan Russell, that's his first.
First foul on Russell, the second team foul here on CS Christian. Reagan Chapman comes out of the basketball game, and Drew Wilbur checks in.
Drew Wilbur checks into the line.
Here's Sharif, wanted to go the hole but slipped there a little bit, and they go back out and reset with Mac Lynch. And now Donahue. Halfway through the first quarter, 8-2, Manual on top. Coming off that 6-point win against Manitou Springs where they were down 14 in the first half. Underneath, nice pass, Sharif lays it in.
Sharif for 2.
Off of a 33-point game yesterday, he's got his first bucket here today. Russell, nice job of breaking the press here. Anguser to Drew Wilbur. Going to fire there off the back of the rim. No, one and done again for CS Christian. Pimentel back. Russell tried to cut him off. And now Brookhuis will pick him up. Here's Sharif. And now Donahue will set things up at the top. 3:13 to go, 10-2. Manual by 8. They got off to the 5-0 lead before the Lions got on the board. And since then, it's a 5-0 run. Drew Wilbur working right in front of us on Devontae Collins. Got the back door to Collins, and he'll lay it in. Rosalio Pimentel with a nice pass there. Collins has got 4 in the quarter here. Anguser gets it up to Brookhuis. Kyle will stop from 15, bank it off the glass, no. Here's Wilbur with a putback. 12-4. 8-point lead here for the Thunderbolts. Collins wants to get it inside. Nice job of anticipation that time for Anguser. To the hole in deep. They're going to call this on the floor. Both of these teams are ultra quick at getting to the hole. 2:24 to go. The lead is 8. First team foul here, and Kyle Brookhuis will inbound the ball underneath his own basket. Ryan Russell to come out and get a rest right here. Checking into the basketball game here is Steve. Out of the corner for 3. Brookhuis with a miss. Mac Lynch will clear here for the Thunderbolts. Pimentel outside. Pimentel looking again. He got the slash to Collins last time, and see if he can do it again. Here's Mac Lynch to Sharif. He'll spin in the lane. Count if it goes. It doesn't go. But Khalid Sharif's going to earn 2 at the stripe here. Drew Wilbur. First personal, third team here for Mark Anguser's club. And going to the free throw line is Khalid Sharif. 77% foul shooter. Best on the club at the line. Sharif was 9 of 11 at the stripe yesterday. Ended up with 33 in the game in the win over Manitou Springs. Now the referee's checking on something. Checking on what time dinner is. 1:56 to play here in the first quarter. Free throw on the way, front of the rim, back of the rim, and comes out. Mark Anguser up off the bench, shouting instructions to his crew. Down by 8. Slow start for CS Christian. Next one on the way for Sharif. That rolls the rim, and Brookheis is up high. So Sharif, who couldn't miss yesterday, goes 0 for 2 at the stripe here. Ball to the front court for Wilbur. Little touch foul on David Donahue here. 1:49 to play. We'll get a little break after this one, then come back at 2 o'clock with the third place game on the girls' side. Trinidad and Denver Science and Tech, they're still in one piece. Pass inside to Wilbur. Nice body control. Turned and got the bucket. Drew Wilbur's got 4 to lead Colorado Springs so far. 12-6. That ball tipped around, and Wilbur's going to get the steal on it. See if the Lions come back here. Anguser wants the basketball on the far side of the court. This is Brookheis. Taken away, just lost the dribble, and Rosalio Pimentel ends up with it. This is the best matchup right now in the game. Pimentel and Brookheis. Ultra quick on both sides. Pimentel's as wide as a house. And Brookheis can jump through the gym. There's a foul on Wilbur. Just on the back that time of Devontae Collins. Got the second on Drew Wilbur. 14 fouls for CS Christian. 1:08 to go in the first quarter. 12-6 for Manual. Devontae Collins has the low block. In deep, looked like he might have walked. No, they got a push from behind. Thought he lifted the pivot foot for a second there. Brookheis wants to know what I did. And so does Mark Engesser. Well, Drew Wilbur's going to get a seat right here. 3 fouls for number 3. 1:03 to go, and Devontae Collins with 4 points in the first quarter here at the free throw line. On the way front of the rim, didn't get it, and Collins in at 68% from the year from the stripe. Collins had 8 yesterday in the win over Manitou Springs, did not have a free throw. Boy, it took a long time to shoot that one. Back of the rim, no. Rebound fought for underneath. And out of bounds, Khalid Sharif, the last one to touch it. CS Christian will inbound with exactly a minute to go here in the first quarter. 6-point lead. Austin Johnson. Back to Engesser. Nice give and go. Engesser's got 4. Had 16 yesterday. Averages 23 a game on the season. This is Sharif against Brookheis. Now they're going to get him for the foul. Looked like he got the basketball. Love the grin on Kyle Brookheis. Engesser's going to put his hands to his face. 42 seconds to go. There's 2 different reactions right there. Kyle just laughs, and the coach wants to run out on the court. 42 seconds left here in the first quarter. It's 12-8, and Khalid Sharif back at the free throw line. Brookheis smiling and still shaking his head out there. Second one coming here for Collins. 5-point lead for the Thunderbolts. Got that as well. So 4 in the quarter for Sharif. Randall gets it to Engesser in the backcourt. A little bit of pressure here. There's the middleman. That's Austin Johnson. Engesser with 30 seconds left. Randall baseline. Ryan Russell, he'll go to the free throw line. 6-point deficit here for the Lions. 30 seconds to play in the quarter. Lions got here off a 10-point win over Eaton yesterday, 59-49, in which Brookheis had 26 and Engesser had 16. Russell the foul stripe. First one for Ryan goes down. Russell 0 for 2 at the stripe yesterday, had 8 points and 4 rebounds in the win over the Reds. Josh Hildenbrand will check in when it's dead. Russell got them both. We're looking at a 4-point contest. Hildenbrand in, and Austin Johnson's going to sit down right here. Ryan Russell going to get a switch now defensively. They're going to go 22 here. 14-10 in the basketball game. Full court pressure here for the Lions. 25 seconds to go first quarter. Pimentel gets the basketball to Collins. Goes up and under the left-hand side. Didn't get it. Steve Randall with a board. Tried to get it to Engesser. Knocked out of bounds. Going to be manual basketball. They said Engesser the last one to touch it. 14.6 ticks on the clock. 8 seconds on the clock. Pimentel slowly up the front of the court here. 4 seconds on the clock. Donahue get to the top of the lane and they're going to blow it. No idea what they were thinking about. Pimentel came up as if he had a minute and a half left in the quarter, and he only had 8 seconds. We're done with one. Manual was up by 6 at one point. They're up by 4 after one. It's 14-10 Manual over CS Christian. You're watching coverage of the 3A state tournament on CHSAA.tv.
I'm ready to switch over to Farm Bureau Auto Insurance.
Great.
Wait, my old insurance agent is offering me a safe driver discount if I stay.
We got you down for that.
And a multi-line discount.
That too. You know, some insurance companies don't give you your discounts until you try to switch, whereas we give you all the discounts you qualify for automatically.
Awesome. Done.
Hey, hi.
Your old agent?
Yeah.
Awkward.
Real service, real people. That's Farm Bureau Insurance.
Clark Johnson back at Moby Arena. Start the second quarter here. Coverage of the state basketball tournament on CHSAA.tv, presented in part by Colorado Farm Bureau Insurance. They can handle your auto, home, and life insurance needs locally with qualified and knowledgeable agents throughout the state. Real service, real people. That's Farm Bureau Insurance. 14-10, Manual by 4 at the end of one. CS Christian going to get their hands on the basketball to start things off here in the second quarter. Tried to go underneath here. Here's Brookheis up. Got the ball knocked out of his hands by Devontae Collins. And it'll stay here with the Lions. Engesser had 4 in the first quarter. 2 for Russell, 4 for Wilbur. They held Brookheis scoreless after he had 26 yesterday. Kyle to the hole here, lays it in. They're going to call it on the floor. Thought he got to the bucket in time. In the NBA, all the way, he'd be at the free throw line with the bucket. Ball. Johnson goes to Brookheis. He'll pull back for a 12-footer. Bingo. First points of the second quarter go to the 6'6" senior Kyle Brookheis. Underneath the Collins. Nice pass there, and a nice job defensively by Nate Engesser. Lions have crept back within 2 of Manual here. David Donahue to inbound. Pimentel got the extra step in there. Rosalio looks at the referee. Nobody ever thinks they travel, but it does happen. 14-12. Inbound here, Ryan Russell. There's full court pressure in this 2-3 zone. Get the ball to Brookheis. He wanted to go for the alley-oop, but nobody was on the other end. Outside, that shot no good here for Russell, and a foul down low. Are they going to get Brookheis here?
45.
Let's see, how many is that?
Number 23, Brookheis, that's his second.
Second foul on Brookheis. 17
foul.
foul will come to the other end for shots, and it's going to put Rosalio Pimentel at the free throw line here.
Pimentel will shoot 1-1.
14-12, Manual on top, just 2 points here in the second quarter. That a Kyle Brookheis fall away 10-footer. Here's Pimentel. Didn't get it to go. Brookheis up high. Front end of the 1-and-1 missed by Pimentel. Here's Engesser. Back, stop in the lane, about a 12-footer, and knocks it down. First bucket for Engesser of the second quarter. He's got 6 in the game. Here's Donahue. Collins underneath. They won't go there, and they had Sharif at the high post. Pimentel cut off there by Russell. Slapped around and out of bounds. It'll stay with Manual. 6:52 to play. And the Lions have caught the Thunderbolts here. Manual led by as much as 6 in the first quarter. And now we're even at 14. Donahue here against Randall. Pimentel. Brookheis on him. Gets to the hole inside. Lay it up off the glass and in. First bucket for Pimentel tonight, or today rather. 6:26 to go and the Thunderbolts back up 2. Randall in deep, going to come out and pass. Boy, did he walk there? No. Outside long 3 for Johnson. Manuel back the other direction. All alone, Collins. Little breakdown defensively that time for Mark Angerser's crew. Collins all alone under the basket, gets the bucket, and it's back to a 4-point lead. Randall with the ball, goes corner for Angerser. Stop, pop from 16, yes. 8 for Nate, 5:48 to go here in the first half. 18-16 and a good one. Manual and CS Christian for 5th place in the state. That one tipped away, going to run it down, Austin Johnson. Chance to even things up here. Angerser, long 3 off the front of the rim. Nice board, Devontae Collins. Pimentel controls. Sharif at the high post. Basketball is going to come out to Donahue, though. Donahue, little jumper through the lane. He cut right between the players, was up in the air, had no one thing else to do but shoot it, and he knocks it down. Donahue's got 5. Back at the other end, Angerser, I think they got him before the shot. Well, now they're going to do 2 shots on the foul. Pimentel with the foul. Second personal on Pimentel. It's the 5th team foul for Emmanuel, and going to the free throw line is Nate Angerser. 85% foul shooter for the season. And knocks it down. 16 yesterday for Angerser. 2 for 2 from the foul stripe in the game in the win. A 10-point win over the Eaton Reds. Second one by Nate, up and good. So the lead back down to 2 again. Full court pressure by the Lions. Trouble here from Mac Lynch, and he got the timeout. 30-second timeout, 4:56 to go. First half, it's 2018 Manual. They've got the basketball. Our broadcast presented in part by Bank of Colorado. Enjoy the difference a family-run bank deeply rooted in Colorado can make in your life and community. They still believe in personal banking relationships. Bank of Colorado. Distinctively different, distinctively Colorado, the way banking should be. Also want to thank Adams State College. High school students can start their college education and earn high school credit through Adams State Early College and concurrent enrollment programs. Online courses are offered throughout Colorado. For more, visit www.adams.edu. That's www.adams.edu. 4:56 left to play. 2-point ball game, Manual. And they've got the basketball inbounding by Miles McLynch. Donahue will come to the front court. Sharif talking it over with Collins there, wanted to go down low. Nice dish, and Mac Lynch is on the receiving end. Donahue with a nice little dish there. Mac Lynch has 5, and the lead's back up to 4. Other end for Russell, that won't go. 1 and done here for CS Christian. Here's Donahue, wants the low post. Going to go here to Devontae Collins. He backs in, offensive foul. Good job defensively. Nate Angerser is a great defensive player as well as offensive player. He took a couple charges in the Eaton Reds game yesterday as well and gets one here against Devontae Collins. Russell to inbound against this full court pressure. Get it into Brookheis. Middle man is Angerser. Right side for Randolph to the front court. Almost lost the handle. Russell, a turnaround 12-footer, and he knocks it down. Ryan Russell. He's got 4 in the ball game, and we're back to a 2-point lead. Here's Donahue with Devontae Collins underneath. Donahue to throw it up off the glass, no. Anguser leads the group the other way. Outside, on the way. Hildenbrand can't get it to go. Here's Pimentel to the front court. Anguser and Devontae Collins down low there. Now here is David Donahue with the basketball. Manuel slows it to a crawl right here. Right side for Mac Lynch. Devontae Collins has the post. Nice pass inside to Collins. He'll reverse it left side and lay it in.
Collins for 2.
Devontae's got 4 in the quarter, 8 in the basketball game. 3:15 to play. And it's back to a 4-point lead. Just keeps popping between 2 and 4. Anguser's going to lose that one. Going to be taken back by Brookhuis. Foul going to the hoop. Got to be on the shot here. And they're going to call this not a shooting foul. Anguser absolutely wants the shooting foul. 24-20 in the basketball game. Yeah, no question in my mind that Brookhuis was shooting the ball, and they're right in front of it. A little scoop shot was coming. 24-20. Brookhuis, if he knocks down the front end of the 1-on-1, it doesn't matter, and the point is moot. First one on the way, got it.
Johnson,
3 points in the game for Brookhuis. He had 26 and 10 yesterday. I take that back, 26 and 12 on his double-double yesterday against the Eaton Reds. Next one's coming. It's on the way and good. So 24-22, once again a 2-point lead for Manuel. Front court for Pimentel. Sharif knocked it down. It was heading for Obra Lit. This is Pimentel now. Screen here. Does he want to take it? He'll walk Sharif off the screen. No, he goes the other way. Sharif trying to get a little separation there with the elbow. Ball knocked on the floor. Going to be a steal or not? And now a foul and a hold here. Sharif came up and gave him a big hug. Austin Johnson said thanks, and we'll go the other direction here. This is a foul. So Austin Johnson's going to be heading to the free throw line with a chance to tie things up with 2:35 to go here in the first half. Austin Johnson. I take it back, no free throws for him yesterday. 9 of 12 on the season, 75%. Johnson, a perimeter player, really doesn't get to the hole or get fouled much, and the free throw attempts show that. 24-22, a chance to knock down 2 and get the Lions even. Consolation finals of the boys right here on CHSAA.tv. That one up and good for Johnson. And the Lions are back within 1. Next one by Austin on the way. Got them both. Deadlocked at 24 with 2.5 to go in the first half. Anguser tries to get the steal and does. Got the ball to Chapman. Anguser in the corner. This is Russell. High post Chapman. Brookhuis will go baseline. Stop, 14-footer off the rim. Tip in by Anguser. Up high was Nate that time. He's got 8 in the quarter and 12 in the ball game. First lead in a long time for the Lions here. Front court. Might be their first lead of the day, actually. 2:03 to go. Pimentel will swing it. Mac Lynch is in front of us. This is Obra Lit. He's on the line. Another turnover. So Tommy Werner's club getting a little sloppy at this end with 1:54 to go in the half. 26-24. CS Christian with the lead and the basketball. Chapman will come out. And so will Ryan Russell. Steve Randall checks back in. Elijah Huff, who wears 21 for Manuel, he's into the basketball game as well. 1:52 to go in the half. Front court. Here's this backcourt pressure now. Brookhuis going to float one here to Austin Johnson. Russell says, I think I'll shoot. Back of the rim, no. Rebound inside. That's Sharif. Here's Pimentel. Stop, give it away, and stepping in front of it, it's Stevie Randall with a pick. 1:23 to go. Lions back the other way. 2-point lead. They haven't been in the lead much of the game, but they are right here. 2 points and the basketball. Anguser, and they'll spread out this Manual defense. Manual back in this 2-3 zone. Brookheist at the high post. Randall to the hole, and he gets hammered going there. This will be the 9th team foul on CS Christian. And going to the free throw line is Steve Randall. Lions yesterday 14 of 17 as a team at the foul stripe against Eaton. That one hit the back of the rim and came out. Lions shot 51% of the basketball game against the Reds yesterday in that 10-point win. That one's on the way and good. So 3-point lead. Back the other way. That shot by Elijah Huff didn't go. Rebound put back up and in, and that's Miguel Garcia. Foul there. And unless you're talking about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar goggles, Miguel Garcia is the only one in the state wearing glasses, I think, anymore. 52 seconds left. And going to the free throw line here is Nate Anguser. First one on the way for Anguser, and he got that. 3 for 3 from the stripe in the quarter for Anguser. He's got 9 in the quarter, 13 in the basketball game. And the Lions back up by 2 with 52 seconds to play here in the first half. Next one on its way, and that's good. Backcourt here for Manuel. Pimentel comes to the front court. That's Terrell Burton, who's into the ballgame for Manuel, wearing number 1. Here's Pimentel against Randall. 36 on the clock. Pimentel and Elijah Huff playing catch. Huff again in the corner. Donahue for 3. That one's going to sail far short. And with the rebound, it's Brookheist and Sharif. And possession arrow is going to stay with Manuel in this case. Lions by 3, 22 seconds left in the half, and David Donahue will inbound here for Manuel. Devontae Collins going to check back in, and Tarrell Burton will come out. Short stint for Tarrell. Inbound comes to Sharif. Go to the hole, in deep, all the way, lay it up, count it, and he's fouled. Sharif quick to the hole. Nate Anguser is going to get the foul. First on Nate, team foul number 8. And Sharif's going to try to knock down the conventional 3 here. Try to tie things up with 19 seconds left in a good first half. Got it. Flat as a pancake, but it worked for Sharif. 29 all, 19-7 left on the clock, and Austin Johnson will inbound. Manuel all the way back in their 2-3 zone half court. Front court for Anguser. See if the Lions will work for the last one. Anguser going to dribble like a yo-yo up and down here at half court. Go right-hand side to Randall. Brookheist at the post. Randall for 3. Bingo! Work to perfection. Steve Randall knocks down the 3. Nice job of passing the basketball at the end of the half for the Lions, and they've got a 3-point lead to show for it at the end of one half of basketball. 32-29. The Lions on top. You're watching coverage of this state tournament, this 3A state tournament right here on CHSAA.tv.
I'm ready to switch over to Farm Bureau Auto Insurance.
Great.
Wait, my old insurance agent is offering me a safe driver discount if I stay.
We got you down for that.
And a multi-line discount.
That too. You know, some insurance companies don't give you your discounts until you try to switch, whereas we give you all the discounts you qualify for automatically.
Awesome. Done.
Hey, hi.
Your old agent?
Yeah.
Awkward.
Real service, real people. That's Farm Bureau Insurance.
I'm ready to switch over to Farm Bureau Auto Insurance.
Great.
Wait, my old insurance agent is offering me a safe driver discount if I stay.
We got you down for that.
And a multi-line discount.
That too. You know, some insurance companies don't give you your discounts until you try to switch, whereas we give you all the discounts you qualify for automatically.
Awesome. Done.
Hey, hi.
Your old agent?
Yeah.
Awkward.
Real service, real people. That's Farm Bureau Insurance.
I'm ready to switch over to Farm Bureau Auto Insurance.
Great.
Wait, my old insurance agent is offering me a safe driver discount if I stay.
We got you down for that.
And a multi-line discount.
That too. You know, some insurance companies don't give you your discounts until you try to switch, whereas we give you all the discounts you qualify for automatically.
Awesome. Done.
Hey, hi.
Your old agent?
Yeah.
Awkward.
Real service, real people. That's Farm Bureau Insurance.
I'm ready to switch over to Farm Bureau Auto Insurance.
Great.
Wait, my old insurance agent is offering me a safe driver discount if I stay.
We got you down for that.
And a multi-line discount.
That too. You know, some insurance companies don't give you your discounts until you try to switch, whereas we give you all the discounts you qualify for automatically.
Awesome. Done.
Hey, hi.
Your old agent?
Yeah.
Awkward.
Real service, real people. That's Farm Bureau Insurance.
I'm ready to switch over to Farm Bureau Auto Insurance.
Great.
Wait, my old insurance agent is offering me a safe driver discount if I stay.
We got you down for that.
And a multi-line discount.
That too. You know, some insurance companies don't give you your discounts until you try to switch, whereas we give you all the discounts you qualify for automatically.
Awesome. Done.
Hey, hi.
Your old agent?
Yeah.
Awkward.
Real service, real people. That's Farm Bureau Insurance.
Be an actor, writer, or scientist. With small class sizes and caring faculty, your great story begins here. Adams State College offers state-of-the-art classrooms and an adventure program that rocks your world. Our affordable tuition and close campus community enriches the lives of a diversity of students.
Helping you, inspiring you to be your very best. Adams State College. Great stories begin here.
The schools taking part in today's event are part of the 340 member schools of the Colorado High School Activities Association. As members, we promote and protect the privilege of participation in interscholastic activities. We also promote lifetime values like respect, hard work, teamwork, and sporting behavior. We help reach and motivate students. We develop policies as a group as a responsibility of membership. We are coaches, game officials, and administrators working for the common good of kids. We are CHSAA.
Back at Moby Arena halftime here on CHSAA.tv. I'm Clark Johnson. Thanks for watching in. 32-29, Lions lead by 3 at the half. Look at some halftime team stats. And the Lions hitting 45% from the field. Manual 63%. They're 12 of 19 in the first half. But some telling stats here. 12 turnovers so far for the Thunderbolts and just 3 for the Lions. And points off turnovers 9 for the Lions and just 2 for Manual. Thunderbolts 2 of 3 from outside the arc, 3 of 8 from the free throw line. And let's take a look down for the Lions, also 11 of 12 from the free throw line in the first half. So they've outscored them by 8 at the free throw line in the first half, and they lead by 3. Nate Anguser, 14 points in the first half. And Manual led by Devontae Collins, 8 points and 5 boards in the first half as well. In-depth coverage of every state tournament game in every class can be found online at coloradopreps.com. Get the quickest results and updated brackets at coloradopreps.com. And we invite you to join us for a full recap of the state tournament. Last show tonight at 9 o'clock. Kevin Schaefer on the Scoreboard Show on the Colorado Preps Radio Network. All righty, second half, good first half between these two. 32-29, Lions by 3. As we get set to go here, and the basketball will be inbounded by Steve Randall, who hit that big 3 right at the end of the half. Give the Lions that 3-point edge. In the back to Anguser. Brookhuis will bring it to the front court now. This is Russell. Just a lazy pass. He wanted to hit Brookhuis on the cut. Sharif all the way to the hole, and a nice job defensively, and hit in the face is Ryan Russell, and he's in pain. Hope that Ryan Russell's okay. It was Kenzie Gordon of Bayfield that was hit 3 times in the face in the game. She came in with a bloody nose and had it packed, and she got hit 2 more times in the face in that game. Tough tournament for her. 7:40 left. She's the leading bloody nose person of the tournament. 7:40 left in this third quarter, just into it, 20 seconds, and Ryan Russell looked like he got hit by a Mack truck, comes out of the ball game. 32-29, Lions by 3. Probably felt like a Mack truck. Front court here for Brookhuis. Now Anguser. Got awfully quiet in here. Ball comes out here to Drew Wilbur. Brookhuis pushing on Devontae Collins inside. That's a great matchup. Down low for Anguser, and he's fouled going to the basket. $7:18 to go. If you can get your eyes off the basketball while you're watching, take a look at the low post action down low. It's pretty physical down there. Anguser to foul line. Pretty automatic there. 5 for 5 at the stripe in the game for Anguser, who shoots 85% on the season. Get into that 85 to 90% range in high school. That's about the best you get. Lions extend to a 4-point advantage here. Anguser's second on the way. There's a pair. He's got 16 in the basketball game now. Double team here on Pimentel, and smart play. Rosalio's going to use a timeout. So 46 seconds in the lead of 32-29 at halftime. The 2 free throws by Anguser make it a 5-point lead for the Lions. Want to thank Adams State College for their sponsorship in this 3A state tournament. K-12 educators can meet licensing requirements and earn advanced degrees through Adams State Distance Learning. Hundreds of professional development courses are offered on-site and at a distance. For more, visit www.adams.edu. That's www.adams.edu. Teams break their huddles here. So Pimentel, who was forced into an early timeout there with the ball in the corner, will inbound the basketball again. Inbounds the basketball here, and it's going to go to Khalid Sharif. 33 yesterday for Sharif. Had 14 in the second quarter, 12 in the third quarter. Here's Devontae Collins, count it, and the harm. Collins with the bucket will go to the free throw line. 10 for Devontae in the basketball game, and the lead cut to 3 here.
First team foul on the Lions. The basket is good.
68% foul shooter for the season, Collins. Front of the rim, no. Here's Brookhuis across the timeline. Mark Anguser up yelling Kansas on the play. Here's Wilbur. Steve Randall came through to set a screen, but Wilbur's out of trouble there. To Anguser in the back cut. Nice play. A quick 4 for Nate here in the third quarter. He's got 18 in the game. Now they're in trouble. Ball knocked away. Angussar left-handed dribble, but Mac Lynch, I believe, is going to get the holding foul, or Angussar's in for 2. Miles Mac Lynch. That's just fun to say. 6:37 to go. 5-point advantage here for the Lions. And Nate Angussar going to go out of bounds here to inbound here. You got Brookheis on his side as well as Austin Johnson. Go to Johnson in the quarter, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with CS Christian. 36-31, Lions by 5, 6:35 to go third quarter. Playing for 5th place in the state right here, the Consolation Finals. You're watching it on CHSAA.tv. Inside for Angussar. Go to the hole, bank it off the glass and in. Angussar quick to the hole again. He's got 6 in the quarter. Here's Pimentel and a foul reaching. Angussar just late getting there.
Fouls on number 33, Nate Angussar. That's his second.
Second foul for Nate.
Foul on the Lions.
Second team foul.
Manual ball on the sideline.
And Rosalio Pimentel will inbound here. Down by 7. That's the biggest lead for the Colorado Springs Lions in the basketball game. Pimentel to Devontae Collins. Mac Lynch to the hole. And Devontae Collins on the follow.
Collins for 2.
Angussar to the front court. All the way to the basket to Drew Wilbur, and he'll receive that, knock it in. And now this is Brookheis. Boy, they are quick, so quick defensively. 5:45 to go. Angussar and Brookheis together are just fun to watch. And now Drew Wilbur, guys, are just going to say either got away with that or they're going to get him late, and they got him late. Drew Wilbur with a push. Brian Russell checks in here for Colorado Springs Christian, and out goes Drew Wilbur. Rosalio Pimentel and Miles Mac Lynch will bring the basketball down the floor here for Manuel. 7-point lead for the Lions. Austin Johnson to come and get the quick double team. Randall, Brookheis, and a foul. Randall will get the foul here. They had him. They had Mac Lynch right where they wanted him, but let him off the hook with the foul. 40-33 for the Lions.
Hey, Stephen Austin, go now, go now, go now.
They go again, ball to the high post. Devontae Collins tried to go low, and Angussar steps in front of it. All the way to the basket, in deep, count if it goes. No, they wiped it off. Angussar just explodes when he gets near the rim. 5:25 to go, a 7-point advantage, and Nate's back to the free throw line. 6 for 6 at the foul stripe in the game. Well, take it back. They called it on the floor. That's right. If they don't count the basket, Clark, it's on the floor. Here's Brookheis out of the corner. Falls into the hands of Obero Litt, and they come to the front court here for Mac Lynch. Swing it. That's Litt for Mac Lynch. Almost left his feet on the travel. Devontae Collins can't handle it inside. Ryan Russell gets it to Brookheis. Under 5 to go third quarter, and the lead is 7 right now for CS Christian. Manuel was down 14 yesterday in the first half against Manitou Springs and came back to eventually be up by as many as 10. High post for Brookheis. To the hole, forget about it. Ooh, he can't follow, or can't finish rather, but he'll go to the line and shoot 2. He knows he should have had that one. Going to the free throw line here is Kyle Brookheis. Quiet day for Brookheis so far. After 26 yesterday, he's got just 4 today, but Nate Angussar has really picked it up today. Angussar had 16 yesterday. He's got 18 already with 4:38 to go in the third. Could have heard a pin drop. Free throw on the way and good for Brookheis. 41-32. That's the biggest lead of the ball game here for the Lions. They lead by 9 right now. Yeah. Next one on the way for the 6'6" senior, and he drops it. 6 points for Brookheist, and the lead is the biggest at 10 now, 42-32. On the floor for the basketball, and they're going to get a walk. Nice job. Ended up being a triple team for the Lions there, and they forced the turnover. Turnovers in the first half, 12 for Manual and 3 for Colorado Springs Christian, and right there they force another one. Austin Johnson, left side, Engesser. Brookheist. They'll swing the ball, but they got a push off on inside on Brookheist, I believe. See how many Brookheist. That might be his third. Yep. Third foul for Brookheist. And it is the team's 6th. So one more and they shoot. Here's Ober-Alit to the front court. Now for Pimentel. Manuel finds himself down 9, or rather 10 right now. Devontae Collins wants the ball inside, gets it, and the foul coming here. Brookheist again. That's Brookheist's 4th foul here with 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. So he's going to have to take a seat. Drew Wilbur rushes to the scorer's table, and now going to join him. That's Josh Hildenbrand. Collins' free throw is on the way. That was like a putt. Like he was standing over a 4-foot putt, and the building was completely silent. Collins knocks down the free throw. So the lead is cut to 9, 42-33. Kyle Brookheist sits down with 4 fouls. Second one coming. Free throw on the way and good. Knocked out of bounds that time. Khalid Sharif got a mid on it, but it's still going to be Lion basketball. 42-34 in the basketball game. Front court now for Engesser. This is going to be a foul and a reach. Absolutely put his hand across the chest of Engesser and then looks surprised to get the foul. Tyrell Burton.
Foul's on number 1 for Angelo. That's his first. 13 foul on the Thunderbolts.
11 is in. Is that score right?
42-35 in the basketball game. I'm going to check my scorecard. I've got 6 in the quarter for him. That's right. 42-35. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, 42-35. It's all correct. If it says it's correct on my scorecard, I'm going with it. 3:53 to go. The scoreboard's been off a couple of times in the tournament, but they've corrected it each time the right way. Here's Engesser. High post there is Russell. Back out on top now. Ball belongs to Engesser. He'll make him come out and play him. Steve Randall. 42-35. 3:30 left. 3:30 left. Having a hard time spitting that out, and Randall traveled. 7-point advantage for the Lions. They turned the ball over here, though. Only 3 turnovers for CS Christian in the first half. Did a great job handling the basketball, but a turnover here, and here's Sharif. Nice job, Engesser. Quick to cut it off inside. Here he comes. Coast to coast. 5-footer on the way. Got it. 8 in the quarter, 22 in the basketball game for Nate Engesser. Collins on the floor. See who gets the foul. It might be Hildenbrand. Let's see. No, it's 20. It's Ryan Russell with the foul. And going to the free throw line here is Devontae Collins. 6-point lead. Standing over a 4-foot putt. Here's the free throw on the way. Got it. Devontae Collins, 3 of 4 from the foul line here. He's got 7 in the quarter and 15 in the game. And the lead is 8 right now. They hold up the quiet sign again. Free throw coming. On its way, back of the rim. Rebound is off. There's Sharif up high. Gives it to Pimentel on the reverse, and he'll lay it in. Pimentel's got 4. And a foul here. Going to get Devontae Collins here.
Foul number 12, Devontae Collins. That's his 4th.
4th on Devontae here, and that poses trouble. Collins, the leading scorer in the game here for Manual with 15 points, and now he's saddled with 4 fouls. So Brookheis has 4. And so does Devontae Collins for the Thunderbolts. 2:53 to go. Here's Randall against this 2-3 zone. Back out on top. Angus are just standing in the corner. In a matter of seconds, he can be underneath the basket, though. Here's Nate. Stop and pop. Bingo. 11 in the quarter, 25 in the game now for Nate. Underneath, all alone is Devontae Collins. He got behind Hildenbrand. So it's Collins versus Anguser right now. That ball thrown away by the Lions. Just got done talking about how they are not turning the basketball over, and they do right there. 2:18 to go, and the Thunderbolts hanging around. It's a 47-40 basketball game. Timeout on the floor with 2:18 to go and a 7-point lead. Coverage of the state basketball tournament on CHSAA.tv is presented in part by Colorado Farm Bureau Insurance. They can handle your auto, home, and life insurance needs locally with qualified and knowledgeable agents throughout the state. Real service, real people. That's Farm Bureau Insurance. Our broadcast also presented in part by Bank of Colorado. Enjoy the difference a family-run bank deeply rooted in Colorado can make in your life and your community. Bank of Colorado still believes in personal banking relationships. Bank of Colorado, distinctively different. Distinctively Colorado, the way banking should be. All righty, 2:18 to go here in the third quarter. You're watching all of this on CHSAA.tv. More to come. 4 more games for you today after this one. 2 o'clock, we start the third place games on the girls' side, Trinidad and Denver Science and Tech. Then at 4 on the boys' side, Valley and Holy Family. And then it's the finals, girls' final at 5:30, Faith Christian and Eaton. Here's Donahue to the hole. And on the boys' side, Andrew Haas, Faith Christian boys go up against Kent Denver as Faith Christian goes for their 5th straight state title. All right, ball going to belong here to the Lions. 47-42, Manuals chipped it away down to 5 with 1:55 left in the third quarter. Anguser will turn and come to the forecourt. All the way to the basket. Stop, 7-foot runner, got it. He just can't miss right now. 13 in the quarter for Anguser, 27 in the basketball game. Here's Pimentel. Stop and pop. Boom. Pimentel has not really been offensive today. He's got 7 points, but I love his game. He's quick. Anguser comes to the middle. Inside, he'll throw it up, and once again, he's going to get to the foul line. And they're going to put this thing on the floor again. He didn't shoot it. The only thing he didn't do right there was shoot the basketball.
15 foul on the Thunderbolts. Number 10, TJ Stockton checks in.
1:23 to play in the game. They'll put it out on the floor. It's the 5th team foul here against Manual. 49-45, Lions holding on to a 4-point lead. Devontae Collins comes out, and Miguel Garcia back into the basketball game. Randolph, Anguser for 3. Bingo! I can't add up that many points in a quarter. I've only went to Fresno State. Here's Donahue. Back out on top for Pimentel. Anguser's got 30, I think. I'll have to add it up in a second. A minute to go. Donahue with the basketball behind his back. 52-45, 7-point lead for the Lions. They led by 3 at the half. That was on a Steve Randall 3 right at the buzzer. Good quarter for the CS Lions. Corner here for Khalid Sharif. That was a bullet. Russell clear. Stolen away. Give it back underneath, and Miles McLynch has the lay-in. 16 points in the quarter for Angusser, 30 in the game. Last 13 seconds on the clock, 52-47. Here's Randall, who hit the big three at the end of the half. Angusser again, spin out of it. Back to Randall, he'll fire the three, off the glass, no, and we're done with 3 quarters. A 16-point quarter on the back of Nate Angusser. 30 points in the game for Nate, and he'll come get a breather right here. 52-47, Lions by 5. Final 8 minutes coming up. You're watching coverage of the 3A state tournament on CHSAA.tv.
The schools taking part in today's event are part of the 340 member schools of the Colorado High School Activities Association. As members, we promote and protect the privilege of participation in interscholastic activities. We also promote lifetime values like respect, hard work, teamwork, and sporting behavior. We help reach and motivate students. We develop policies as a group as a responsibility of membership. We are coaches, game officials, and administrators working for the common good of kids. We are CHSAA.
(52-47). It's a 5-point advantage for the Lions. We go to the final quarter here in the Consolation finals. This is for 5th place in the state. And Nate Angusser had one of the best quarters. Well, Khalid Sharif had, 12 in the second quarter yesterday and 14 in the third quarter. But that was a 16-point quarter for Nate Angusser. He's got 30 in the basketball game. He's just fun to watch right now, and is absolutely in the zone. For Manual, it's been Devontae Collins who's done most of the work. He had 9 in the quarter. He's got 17 in the game. I want to thank Adams State College for their sponsorship of this tournament. Working adults can earn that bachelor's degree without interrupting home or work life. Study online with Adams State Distance Learning. Convenient programs in more than 20 areas of study. For more, visit www.adams.edu. That's www.adams.edu. All right, Josh Pimentel will inbound to basketball to start the final 8 minutes of this. It's been a terrific game so far. And everybody watching on CHSAA.tv has got to see Nate Angusser just go off in the quarter. 16 in the quarter, 30 in the game. 52-47. Manual down by 5. See how Tommy Werner's club's going to work the final 8 minutes. Pimentel to Miles McLynch. Donahue against this 2-3 zone. Sharif at the high post, and Steve Randall's got the reach here. This is going to put Khalid Sharif at the foul line. 5 team fouls against Manual. That's the 9th one of the Lions here. And at the free throw line, Sharif so far tonight, 3 of 5. This is today, rather. I haven't been out of this gym in 3 days. I don't know whether it's nighttime or daytime. Free throw's on the way and good.
Number 25, Austin Johnson, back in for Colorado Springs Christian.
So it's kind of like being in a casino. There's not a clock in here, and I don't know whether it's the morning or the afternoon. 52-48. 7:43 to go, on the way and good. They want you to come here. They just don't ever want you to leave. 7:43 to go. Lions back into the front court here. 7.5 to play, and 52-49 now. And there's a steal for McLynch. So Manuel knocking on the door. McLynch for 3, and we're tied. Miles McLynch. He's got 10 in the basketball game. Brookheist the other way. Kyle's got 8 in the ball game. He had 26 yesterday. Fast-paced action now. 2-point ball game. It's a terrific game to watch on CHSAA.tv. Pimentel can't get it to go. It lift the front of the rim. Brookheiss out front. Steve Randall. And now Anguser against Khalid Sharif. Clear it out for him. Stop, little runner in the lane. He finally missed one. He is human. Pimentel has the basketball. Donahue to the hole. Nice job. Lays it in and a foul. David Donahue ties it at 54. Donahue's got 7. This is good basketball, folks. 54-54.
10th team foul on the Lions. The basket is good. Donahue should one.
Free throw for Donahue, and that's the first lead in a long time for Manual. Donahue's got 8 in the basketball game. Here's Brookheiss, 2-on-1. Will slow it up. Nice job by Pimentel. Came out, challenged him, and got the tip on the ball. Now Manual with a 1-point lead on the ball. Donahue, nice pass to Sharif. Khalid's got 11 in the game. It's a 3-point lead. Ball almost knocked away and out of bounds off of Manual here. And Mark Anguser says, let's talk about this thing just a little bit. 57-54. The Lions' lead has gone away, and it's Manual back on top for the first time in a while. 6:03 to go in this 5th place game in the state. 57-54. This is a good one coming back. We'll actually stay right here, but we'll give you this. In-depth coverage of every state tournament game in every class can be found online at coloradopreps.com. Get the quickest results and updated brackets at coloradopreps.com. We invite you to join us for the full recap of each tournament game each night from 9 to 10 o'clock. Kevin Schaefer has the Colorado Prep scoreboard show, and the last one, that special edition of the scoreboard show, will be tonight from 9 to 10. 1,000,006 scores. Well, there won't be 1,000,006 tonight because everybody's not playing, but Kevin Schaefer will have that for you. 9 o'clock tonight. 6:03 left in the basketball game. Set it up for you. It's 57-54. Manual on top. 10 team fouls against CS Christian and just 5 against the Thunderbolts here. So every foul that puts Manual at the free throw line will be 2 shots from here on out. And they've still got a foul to give with only 5 so far. 6:03 to play. Mark Anguser off the bench, shouting some encouragement to try to get his players up for the final 6 minutes here. Ryan Russell will inbound to basketball, and we'll see where we go. Russell to inbound, trying to get it to Anguser, and does in the backcourt. In the corner for Brookheiss here. Swing it back out on top to Randall. There's Devontae Collins with a hold. They try to throw a rope around Anguser right now if he can. 5:48 to go. Just lasso him, and about all you can do to him right now. 5:48 to go. Anguser to inbound. Brookheiss playing with 4 fouls. So is Sharif, I believe, to the hole. Speak of the devil, there is Kyle Brookheiss. 4 in the quarter, 10 in the game for Brookheiss. 57-56 Manual. Back the other way. Mac Lynch lays it in. Or rather, Devontae Collins. Devontae has 19 now. David Donahue got him the basketball. Donahue can really pass the basketball. And Pimentel came out and got a piece of that. Pimentel can play too, there's no doubt about it. There's a good group of basketball players on the floor right now. Anguser to inbound to Brookheiss. Slash to the left. Here's Anguser. Stop and pop. 17-footer. Nope, came out. Sharif behind the back, now in trouble. Boy, that's a... I don't know where the foul was there. They've let a lot of stuff go in that area. That looked like the least of harm done, but 59-56. 3-point advantage here for Manual, and Khalid Sharif's going to the foul line. That's the back of the rim, no good. Sharif 5 of 8 from the foul line in the basketball game. He was 9 for 11 at that spot yesterday. 33 points for Sharif yesterday. He has 11 today. Next one's on the way. That one's going to roll off, and Brookheist will clear. 5 minutes to play. It's a 3-point ball game. Manual by 3. To the hole here is Russell. Gives to Randall. Back out on top. 2-3 zone still. Austin Johnson back of the rim. Brookheist kept it alive and couldn't finish. And a push inside. They're going to call this on Pimentel. Pimentel in a little bit of a stare down there with the referee right there. Third on Pimentel, and it's the 7th team foul. So going to the free throw line is one of the best free throw shooters in the state, Nate Engesser. First one's on the way and good. Seven for 7 at the stripe for Engesser. Next one's good. Next time I'm just going to mark them both down before he shoots them. 4:40 to go. 59-58, the lead is 1. Here's Donahue. Lost it. Pimentel, right place, right time.
45, Steve.
Manual by 1. This is a terrific game for 5th place in the state. That ball knocked away. Who's the last one to touch it? I think it stays with Manuel. And that's the call. 59-58. The lead is 1 for Manuel. Tight game, 4:21 to go.
Steve, Austin, Nate, Brian, 52.
Pimentel to inbound to basketball. Donahue's going to come get it. Khalid Sharif is your high post right here. You got Mac Lynch down on the right-hand side. He's going to come get the basketball now. They double team him. Mac Lynch gets it away to Donahue underneath the basket here. Devontae Collins. 21 for Collins in the basketball game. 4 minutes to go. The lead is 3 again. To the hole here and a foul on the ground. And that's almost just like letting him go through for a layup. He's going to go to the free throw line again. And Donahue is going to go out of the ballgame with his 5th foul. That's a tough blow there for the Thunderbolts. Donahue's been terrific handling the basketball today. Like to get the final sheet when we do see how many assists Donahue had today. 3:59 to go. 3-point lead. He goes out with the Thunderbolts up 3. Let's see what happens from here on in. Engesser's free throw is up and good. Nine straight for Engesser at the foul line here. 61-59. Nate can bring him in one. He got the roll. 10 for 10 at the stripe. Pimentel the inbound. Mac Lynch will help him out. Sharif inside, lay it in. Devontae Collins, 6 in the quarter, 23 in the game. Engesser back with a runner. Got it. 6 in the quarter, 36 in the game for Engesser. 3:36 to go. 63-62. This is great basketball. Pimentel. Nice pass inside, and Collins dunks it down. Engesser and Collins are on a battle right now to see who's going to end with more. 3:18 to go. Engesser's got him beat already, though, but that's 23, I think, for Collins. Pimentel comes down with it, 65-62. 25 for Collins. And 36 for Engesser. Collins again. 10 in the quarter, 27 in the game. 2:56 to go. This is fun. Engesser. Yes, sir! This is great basketball, folks, and you're watching it on CHSAA.tv. 67-64. I want to thank Adams State College as one of the sponsors of this terrific basketball out here at Moby Arena. K-12 educators can meet their licensing requirements and earn advanced degrees through Adams State Distance Learning. Hundreds of professional development courses are offered on-site and at a distance. For more, visit www.adams.edu. Fantastic basketball here at Moby Arena. And we're just getting started here. This is game 2 of 6 today on CHSAA.tv. 4 more to come. We'll get a small break here after this game for 5th place. And then we start the 3rd place games on the girls' side at 2 o'clock. Trinidad and Denver Science and Tech will go head-to-head. And then at 4, the Valley Vikings, Ryan Vollringer's crew, against Holy Family, who took the 3-point loss last night in a slugfest, 29-26 against Kent Denver. Then the championships, the finals, 5:30 on the girls' side, Faith Christian against Eaton. And in the boys at 7 o'clock, Andrew Haas and his team go for a 5th straight title as they battle Kent Denver in the last one of the tournament. 2:52 to go here, 67-64. And Pimentel and his Thunderbolts with a 3-point lead and the basketball. Full court pressure here. This is Khalid Sharif. And Collins again. You know, Collins has had so many layups. I could score 20 if I got that shot every time. 2:36 to go. Into the corner here. This is Russell. Nice. Ryan Russell's got 6 in the game. 69-66. And they're going to foul Mac Lynch in the backcourt. Is that what this was? Yeah, Ryan Russell with the foul. So Miles Mac Lynch gets to walk to the other end, and he'll shoot 2. Double bonus for Manuel. 8 fouls against Manuel, so got 1 more before the Lions join him in double bonus time. Mac Lynch cannot get the roll there. Mac Lynch, 10 points in the ball game. Randall comes out, and Reagan Chapman back into the ball game here. Josh Hildenbrand is in as well. Free throw on its way. Back of the rim, no. Rebound is off, and Nate Engesser takes it. 69-66. Down 3 with a basketball. Russell went to the elbow. Engesser off of a screen. Good defense on him that time. Brookheist trying to battle for position inside. Engesser goes to Brookheist up high. Brookheist to the basket and drops it in. 6 in the quarter, 12 in the game for Brookheist, and the lead is 1 now for Manuel. Obira lit, gets it up, threw it away. Let's see. Ball on the ground, Brookheist has it. Good job by Reagan Chapman. Brookheist to Engesser. He'll go to the hole, stop, 17-footer, yes sir! 10 more in the quarter. 26 in 2 quarters for Engesser. 70-69. Colorado Springs Christian back on top. Yesterday it was Khalid Sharif who had 26 in 2 quarters combined, and today it's Nate Engesser. 16 in the 3rd, 10 in the 4th. Talk about playing basketball. He's got 40 points today. Here's Pimentel. Rolls the rim and got it. We're even again. This is just great. I can't help but laugh. We're just seeing some great offensive basketball here. Tied at 70 with 1:31 left. Up and good. Pimentel knocks him down. Buck and a half to go. 71-70, and there's timeout on the court here. Let's set it for you. Manuel 71. Colorado Springs 70. $1:30 to go. Team fouls 10 for CS Christian and 8 for Manuel. So Manuel's got 1 more to give before it's double bonus for both teams. And that's where they sit. This is all for 5th place. The Consolation Finals. This morning it was Matchbuff taking it from Olathe for 5th place on the girls' side. Coverage of the state basketball tournament on CHSAA.tv, presented in part by Colorado Farm Bureau Insurance. They can handle your auto, home, and life insurance needs locally with qualified and knowledgeable agents throughout the state. Real service, real people. That's Farm Bureau Insurance. Well, for the people that have showed up here at the arena and for all of you watching on CHSAA.tv, you have just been given a big, big favor today to watch this one. 70-70. 71-70, I take that back. The lead is Manual's by a point. But just great basketball out here. Nate Anguser, 10 in the quarter, 40 points in the basketball game. Devontae Collins has 12 in the quarter and 29 in the game. Ball to the front court. Just watch, it'll be somebody other than those two who comes to the front and finishes the game and gets the win. Let's see right here. Ryan Russell, fouled going through, and he'll end up at the line. This will be the last time the Lions have to care about 1-1, so the front end here is important. From after this one, and both teams will be in double bonus time. Ryan Russell, 2 for 2 at the stripe in the game, 12 for 21 on the year. It's no good. Sharif with 1:12 to go. Devontae Collins outside. CS Christian tries to get the steal on this. See how far they go before they have to foul. Come out for the double team now. Mac Lynch. Chapman was late getting there. Anguser got the steal. And a foul. 97 feet from the basket, and Nate Anguser is going to go to the free throw line. How about that? With 56 seconds left. Quick hands, gets the steal, and then Manual loses sight of what they need to do, and they're going to put Anguser back on the free throw line. 71-70. Free throw coming for Nate right here. 40 points in the game for Anguser. Free throw on the way and good. $11 for 11 at the free throw line for Anguser today. I hope that's not like saying somebody's throwing a no-hitter. 56 seconds left, 71 all. For the lead, yes. 72-71, 55 seconds to go in a wild one. All playing for 5th place in the state of Colorado. Here's Pimentel. Brookheis is on him out high. Through the legs, Pimentel comes back out with it. Collins to Pimentel, rather Mac Lynch to Pimentel. Back to Mac Lynch, 30 seconds to play. Colorado Springs Christian by a point. Pimentel got Hildenbrand on him, gets a screen. A little separation. Where does he go? To Sharif with 19 on the clock. Mac Lynch. Good defensive job here. Here's Pimentel. Spin in the lane, throw it up. No, he walked with the basketball. 10 seconds left. And Rosalio Pimentel going to the bucket, walks with the basketball. 72-71. Far from over right now. 10 seconds left. Thunderbolts have to foul here. Lions need to get it in, and then Manual will foul. Can they go to Anguser? They do. That's what they wanted to do. They got it to the right guy here with 72-71 score. 9 seconds left. And Nate Anguser, who's 12 for 12 at the stripe, 42 points in the game, will come to the free throw line with a chance to give them a 3-point lead. Probably have Anguser shoot one, and then I think Mark Anguser, the head coach, wants a timeout. Anguser's free throw on the way, bingo. (13 for 13 for Anguser at the foul stripe, 43 in the game. Rolls the rim and comes out. How about that? I jinxed him. Out on top here. Khalid Sharif, a wild shot. This ball game's over. Colorado Springs The Lions are going to escape 73-71 in quite a game. 5th place goes to Colorado Springs Christian. 6th place to Manual. That was a terrific basketball game, folks. We're going to come back in just a second and wrap this one up. You're watching coverage of the 3A state tournament right here on CHSAA.tv.
The schools taking part in today's event are part of the 340 member schools of the Colorado High School Activities Association. As members, we promote and protect the privilege of participation in interscholastic activities. We also promote lifetime values like respect, hard work, teamwork, and sporting behavior. We help reach and motivate students. We develop policies as a group as a responsibility of membership. We are coaches, game officials, and administrators working for the common good of kids. We are CHSAA.
Back at Moby Arena, the 5th place game, the Consolation Finals, and it was a dandy, 73-71. Colorado Springs Christian wins it. Nate Anguser goes off for 43 points. He had 16 in the 3rd quarter, 13 in the 4th quarter, 14 in the 2nd quarter. 43-point night for the coach's son, and Mark Anguser and his crew get it done 73-71 over Manual. Devontae Collins was the big scorer for the Thunderbolts. He had 29 in the basketball game. Next up, we get a little break right now, about a 45-minute break, and coming your way next will be Trinidad and Denver Science and Tech. That's the 2 o'clock 3rd place game on the girls' side. That's when we'll see you next. Final score once again, it was 73-71, Colorado Springs Christian over Manual for 5th. You're watching coverage of the 3A state tournament on CHSAA.tv.